Om Shanti, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to another Yoga Small Talk, and we continue with the 7 minutes of Bhagavad Gita a day. And we started chapter 2 after seeing the despondency of Arjuna, the great warrior, in chapter 1. Well, now at chapter 2, Sanjaya is explaining to us that Arjuna is having a complete meltdown. He's overcome with pity, he's agitated, he's crying, he cannot function anymore. And here we start hearing the first words of support from Lord Krishna. The blessed Lord said, this is verse 2 of chapter 2. Whence is this perilous strait come upon thee, this dejection, which is unworthy of you, disgraceful, and which will close the gates of heaven upon you, O Arjuna? 3. Yield not to impotence, O Arjuna, son of Pritha. It does not befit thee. Cast off this mean weakness of the heart. Stand up, O scourger of the foes. So, what is Lord Krishna doing here? He's actually checking how deep is Arjuna's despair. Notice this is still not a teaching, and as we mentioned before, we can see that there is still no commentary to those verses. Every now and then Swami Shivananda gives us the meaning of some words, but still no commentary because there is still no teaching. Lord Krishna is not teaching yet. Here he's just gauging the distress of Arjuna. Now, sometimes we come to our friends, to our partners, to our family, and we are having a difficult day, something bad happened to us at work, someone disappointed us really badly, and we come and we cry, and we are so agitated, and we are so miserable. And the wise friend, before, taking out the deep support, will first see if we're really agitated, or we just need to be reminded, hey, you're such a great person, you're such a good person, you're strong, you're capable, everything is okay. Just dust off and move on. That's it. So this is basically what Lord Krishna is doing here. He sees this great, great warrior coming in tears, and he's telling him, hey, you're a great warrior. What happened to you? Stand up, go back to fight. What is this? Sometimes children, let's say they play in a soccer team, and they lost the game. They come to mommy crying, oh, mommy, this is terrible. I'm never ever playing soccer again. And mommy just looks at them and says, hey, you're such a great player. Everything is okay. You lost one game. Okay, stand up, wash off. Just go back. Everything okay. But it's not a teaching, it's just a little reminder of you are not this miserable person you made yourself to be. So here is a reminder, you're capable, you're strong, you're powerful. Now go back and do what needs to be done. This is what Lord Krishna is doing here. But for Arjuna, this is not just a lost soccer game or a bad day at work. He's having a really big crisis of faith. He was trained all his life to be a warrior. He was trained all his life to perfect the art of war. And here comes a war that he knows should be fought. It's a righteous war, but in this war he needs to injure his family, his teachers, and he doesn't want to do this. This is something very big. He's having a whole crisis as to what really is his destination? What is his vocation? What is this war that, he spent all his life preparing for? Why is it any good? Maybe I should just drop it, become a renunciate, go to the forest. It is much, much better. And he's expressing it. Arjuna said, for how, O Madhusudana, shall I fight in battle with arrows against Bhishma and Drona, who are fit to be worshipped, O destroyer of enemies? So those are his two masters, Bhishma, the great grandsire, the wise, and Drona, his archery teacher, his guru. 5. Better it is indeed in this world to accept alms than to slay the most noble teachers. But if I kill them even in this world, all my enjoyments of wealth and fulfilled desires will be stained with their blood. 6. We can hardly tell which will be better, that we should conquer them or that they should conquer us. Even the sons of Dhritarashtra, after slaying whom we do not wish to live, stand facing us. So Arjuna is saying, this is not just a bad day at work. I am asking here, I am questioning all the things that I built my life around, that I should be a warrior and not a renunciate. He says, better it is indeed in this world to accept alms. I should renounce. I do not want this war. If this is what I was trained for, thank you, no thank you, no good. And he's saying, I will never be happy doing this. Never. There will also always be the stain of the blood of my relatives. So there is no point in me continuing this. And he's having very, very, very deep questions about his vocation, about the meaning of his training to be a warrior, about the whole course that his life took up until now. But there is still one more thing he needs to do to get proper teaching, and we will see that in the next talk. Om Shanti.